Hi everybody, welcome back to Laura A Music Corner. I'm here for another Tommy reaction. I want to thank you guys for sharing these little wonderful tidbits of like Tommy's history and things that he has done throughout his career in Europe. And it gives me a great advantage at least to keep up with you guys a bit on what's going on musically over there because we don't get these lovely stories unless I'm on the fan Instagram, but I am on it, but I only could catch so much of it. And yeah, so I really appreciate you guys for sharing the info on the last reaction. I got a music reaction request from Deherd, which I'll spell that out, Deherd, and requested if for me to check out Empty Rooms, which is a cover to Gary Moore's song. I personally never heard of it. I appreciate you guys to share the information regarding about Gary Moore's music history. I really appreciate that. And yeah, so it'll be my first time reacting. I never heard the song. I never seen Tommy's, music video or any of the videos that Gary Moore did in his music history. So it will be my experience through Tommy's eyes on this song. So yeah, so let's sit back, relax, and hear some Empty Rooms from Tommy Johansson, and it's a Gary Moore cover.
Loneliness is your only friend. A broken heart that just won't mend is the price you pay. It's hard to take when love grows old. The days are long and the nights still cold when it fades away. You hope that she would change her mind, but today's drift on and on. You never love the
very beautiful. That was really beautiful. That's like I'm at some point you could saw me like closing my eyes because it became very relaxing to me. I just loved it. I never heard this song. So just Tommy knew, like he always knows, how to add that freaking perfection into the music. He's very detail oriented, which I love about him, that he knows how to really emphasize the different points of the score of this music for the fact that he is able to just magnify the song so much better. I mean, I eventually I will hear Gary Moore's um playlist and Spotify, but I just want to venture into Tommy's world first before I jump into Gary's music. And just to hear Tommy play, sing, it was just really, really wonderful. It's not over the top. It's just pure, wonderful experience that I just had here. And so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take back, move back the video, and then I'm gonna stop along the way to share different points of the video and this music that I quite enjoy. Like I said, he did such a fantastic job on this. I don't see anything that I can say negative about it because it's hard to pick it out. And I wouldn't be one of those reactors to pick out the worst things in music because I think it would not justify. Um, I'm the type of reactor, and this is all in sincerity, is that I don't like to destroy music, especially if people wrote it in a certain way and it's been composed in a certain way. I just love sharing experiences of how I feel about the music, but to tear down an artist, I will never do. So I really will point out always a positive thing that I really experience from any type of artist. So let's move back the video and we'll start again from the beginning. And I'm gonna say is this, I just love how, before I start, I just love how Tommy, again, he always knows how to start the music with a lot of simplicity to it and not just being over the top. And he went accordingly to how the music is written. So it's just I love the simple touches that he adds in any music, especially for this particular song. And I just love how it began really, really modestly.
Loneliness is your only friend. A broken heart that just won't mend is the price you pay. It's hard to take when love grows old. The days are long and the nights still cold when it fades away. You hope that she would change your mind.
And yes, I love how he sings in his normal range. I think he did a very fantastic job. That's why you saw me, like I said, I felt like very relaxed and almost like you're hanging out in a cool bar with a bunch of people, but just enjoying the experience of listening to good music. And that's how I've been feeling right now. It's just experiencing the good music, but he did such a fantastic job on the vocals that I just don't see any more than I can say will justify anything. But him singing in his normal range, it's really wonderful. It's just really wonderful just to see him do this.
But the days drift on and on. You never know the reason why she's gone. See her face in every crowd. You hear her voice, but you're still proud.
I love how he adds those emotions when he emphasizes empty rooms. He knows how to just bring in that certain feeling into the music, and I just love how it may be as simple as it looks, but just emphasizing certain parts of the song just to add a certain feeling, he really knows how to do. And I'm also paying attention to the video filming on this video. I just like how he was able to split the different frames of him and just like adding the perfect timing with it, because he is really good as a video artist, as simple as he does his video making. But I just love how he is adding these different little frames on, like, how he wants the angles are, especially showcasing, him singing, but in different ways, and I really like the timing. He's able to put it together really nicely to coincide with the guitar, the keyboard, and then him singing. So I'm paying attention how the timing of the music is going with him. And I'm really, like I said, I'm really enjoying the experience that he is sharing with us. And here, when he did the bass solo, I didn't expect that. I did not expect him to do a bass solo because I don't recall him doing it in other videos. If he did, he probably did it briefly, but I just love this bass solo. It was just so full of emotion, so deep, so just like that's why I felt kind of like relaxed at that moment, just enjoying the vibe. And so like he did a really fantastic job playing this piece. And then this solo, this guitar solo that he added on, it's just like not only you get the deep feeling from the bass, like almost like the deep emotional, like the solitaire moment, but then you just add in that guitar to elevate the song a bit, and just adding that little flair, and he is so precise in how he's going to play the music, and I really enjoy how he is able to just to really, it's almost like, I'm trying to find a good word for it too. Um it's almost like if he's like trying to elevate but add a different layer, maybe, because again, I don't know how the original song is. So I don't know if he is coinciding exactly how Gary did it back in the day, but to me it just adds a little something something added on top of that in his own way. And so I just like how he is able to add a little slight twist on this particular solo. ending piece here. I mean, it's not really ending, but it's the way he added that jumping into this piece. I just love how he was able to add in the timing, but I just love how he adds so much emotion in these pieces that he's doing in this video, that it's just like it's hard to even justify it because I don't think any words I'm going to say is going to even make sense. But he is able to just, you feel the emotion of what he's feeling in that moment as he's playing. That's how I'm seeing it. It's like he is displaying his emotions. And as it sounds so deep, I feel it. I feel the emotions of the player, of how he's playing at that moment. And so it's just really interesting just to hear that and just touching a certain part of my soul. Like it's really like it's captivating my own experience. And just, it's almost like if we are experiencing his emotions in like loneliness. That's how I'm feeling it. It's just a lot of loneliness in, especially as he's playing these last few pieces of the video. And so I really feel that, and it's just like really something. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say because I don't think anybody's going to understand what I'm getting here. But I just love how he can create the energy. And that's what I'm feeling is his energy. And it's just like it's very deep. I love him as an artist, that he shares a lot of deep energy with us. My curiosity is like, how long does it take for him to learn all these covers and get the timing and the notes so perfectly? That is something that I really would like to know because like I said, the way he is playing, like it's almost natural to him. I don't know if since his parents played a lot of his music, Gary's music throughout the years, he's practiced it over and over again. But the way he plays this is so natural. It's almost like if it's another piece of him. So I'm kind of like really thrown off on how precise he is with his playing. I mean, to me, and I'm being all honest, I've seen covers in various bands that do different covers for different artists, and I will never see the the playing on the instruments, especially if someone's doing a particular solo for an artist, I never seen the precision of the playing as close as possible as the original, because somebody always throws a little different flair to it, but it's never as close. And with him, he is able to really precisely get this song, but it's just like it's too good. So I'm just kind of curious if you guys have ever, do you know precisely if the song is really much, pretty much. You see, I'm shutting down because I'm a little tired. But do you guys know if the original, because I don't want to jump into Gary's play um like station yet. Not yet. Not until I get through Tommy's music. Especially a lot of the covers he's doing. But let me know if the original sounds just the same as this one. I'm just very curious. And is Tommy able to really get this cover close to a T as Gary's original version? That's all I want to know. I'm not trying to like, well, just for my understanding, because it's too good, too perfect, and it's just like it's really hard to see that from other artists, and that's why I'm kind of like thrown away, like how good this cover is. I like how he is like slowing down, like adding that bluesy feeling, because he's been doing like a bluesy style, but just to the towards the end, he just slows it down and add a really deep, rich sound towards the end. That's why I said it feels too like it's too good. I'm kind of literally blown away how wonderful he is as an artist, because yes, like I mentioned before, he is fantastic on what he does, but just to hear this piece, it's just like, it just gets me. It's just like I'm like dumbfounded right now. So there's no way for me to get around this, because I'm just like I'm blown away. Literally blown away. Awesome. Awesome. I really enjoyed it. I had a really wonderful time just listening to the song. I definitely will be adding it if he has it up, because I really don't know if he added a lot of other videos songs on his station, but I'll check it out. I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. It was really wonderful just to hear him sing. It doesn't have to hit over the top, you know, tenor, but He did a fantastic job. And yeah, and then it's a wrap. So, guys, I want to thank again Deherd, Deherd, who requested this song, Empty Rooms. So thank you very much for sharing that request with me, and I really enjoyed it. I really am having a really wonderful time with you guys, doing these music reactions, and yeah, I can't wait to do more. So thank you again for coming into my channel. If you guys like this reaction, you guys know what to do. If you are very new to the channel, you're very much welcome to subscribe. And if you have any other requests you would like to see me do, drop a comment in the comment section on YouTube and I'll add it to a future recording. So thank you again, and I'll see you here again at Laura A Music Corner. Have a good day and evening. Bye.